Todd, it seemed like you were pulling out all the stops there in the first half there, some wildcats, some trick plays, but the traditional offense couldn't really do much in the second half at all, it seemed.
Yeah, second half I thought we had a little bit of consistency in the first half. Second half they played more man on earth. They played man most of the day, but a little bit more man, a little bit more aggressive. Had a couple third downs there. The first two series, I believe, where they ran just in our protection, gave us an issue there, got us in third down. We made an adjustment. That's why protection got better, but they kind of choked us down a little bit on those first two possessions, to start the second half.
You went for a couple fourth downs also. Mm-hmm. Was this something you gave you were trying to do everything you can to win?
One was a good field position. The first half one where Victor, I think, had to run, and you had field position. It was a close game at that point. I don't remember the exact score, but defense had been playing pretty well. The kid missed a field goal, and so we felt we had a chance to get it. And obviously it paid out for us, but you have to take some risk because where we're at with the quarterback situation and some of those injuries, and you have to gamble a little bit with the field position behind itself.
Todd, when did you decide that Bobby was going to get the start, and if you could after that just assess his play today?
We really up until yesterday, today, just BJ, he warmed up a little bit today how he felt. Bobby had gotten every rep all week, that kind of thing, because BJ wasn't ready to go. So we kind of had a gut feeling that was going to happen, obviously going into it, but we gave him a chance to come out and warm up today, so that's how that unfolded. It's hard because you remember some of the things you don't want to see, some of the bad things, like scrambling when we had a third down and we had a guy just step up and find him but I thought he showed some great toughness. I thought he showed early in the game some good vision. He found some guys on some scramble plays or sift up plays. There'll be some things we'd like to have back, but we'll have to watch the tape. But I thought he was very tough, very competitive. But had a couple things we'd like to do a little bit better, obviously, like all of us would.
I know it's a young player just trying to make a play, but can you talk about how costly Andre's fumble was there late?
Yeah, it was a back and forth game at that point. I think it was a 3-point game, if I'm not mistaken, at that point. We weren't, we're trying to, protect Bobby as this thing went on because we thought we would be in the game, with the way we were going to play against him on defense. And we had two completions. That was the first down. That was the first down coming out, and and then puts your defense back in a bad situation, a real short field. So that kind of finished the game, so to speak. And that was just a critical turnover. No turnovers are good, but at that point, when you have to put points on the board, it was a tough one, obviously.
Does it feel like injuries are starting to take its toll a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the game. It's game 10, whatever going into game 10. You're going to have them. Unfortunately, they've kind of all conglomerated to the receiver spot, and so you got a lot of young guys out there, and then your starting quarterback who's played all the snaps. But there's no excuses. You get the next guy we always talk about, got to step up and play, and you want your starters, you want all your veteran guys that you can find. But it's just the way football is, and we have to play those guys, and they're competing, and we're just not producing enough right now.